Hey guys, it's your girl, Miss Ann Little Cole, and for the past couple of days, there's been a scandal that has broken on the streets of YouTube, and it involves one of the top YouTubers named Shane Dawson. Now, I'm going to say this. I've never been a Shane Dawson subscriber, supporter, fan, or even a viewer of his videos consistently. I first heard of the Shane Dawson, the big Shane Dawson, back in the middle of 2017. And he was coming out with these videos dealing with conspiracy theories. And I viewed a couple of them, but it never felt really authentic, meaning that I didn't think he was like a conspiracy buff. You know, you have a lot of YouTube conspiracy people, and you could tell when somebody is really passionate about solving mysteries, crimes, debunking, all of the things that have happened throughout world history. But I never felt that he was authentic to it. And I only happened up on it because I was watching a Mike Dice video. And I don't watch him anymore, but Mike Dice video came up. No, Shane Dawson's video came up while I was watching Mike Dice. It was recommended. So that's how I happened about him. Now, I will say that I ignored him, looked at other YouTubers, was building my own channel when I happened up on a video about him doing a spoof of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I thought it was corny. Seeing the blackface, which was like a tan, it was just corny. So I'm like, this dude is corny. Then I saw that he was collaborating with everyone's favorite enemy on YouTube. No, everyone's hated enemy, because everyone's favorite enemy is PewDiePie. The hated enemy is Jeffree Star. He's the villain of YouTube in America. And when I saw that he was collaborating with him, I was like, no, we're not doing this. No. So my thing was, for him to work with Jeffree Star, he's either trying to get that money or he's trying to get more clout. And they made millions of dollars together with the conspiracy palette, And I just want to say the palette, it didn't look all that. It looked like a palette that you could buy for $10 at your local Rainbow clothing store. I'm just going to keep it real. But anyway, the reason why I want to talk about this is because on Saturday, a video came up of Shane Dawson masturbating to Willow Smith's 11-year-old poster. She was 11-year-old in the poster. And it was disgusting. Now, even though it was simulated, still, he was an adult. She wasn't even a teenager. She was prepubescent. It was hurtful to watch. It was disturbing, disgusting. And he needed to get handed. He needed to get his ass handed. I'm just going to say it like that, if you know what I mean. And what I mean by that, not sexual, I'm talking about he needed a beat down. He needed to get hurt. I don't like pedophiles. I hate them. But the video got surfaced and he started to lose clout. He started to lose every single thing. Now his channel has been demonetized. And it serves him right. Here's the problem I have. Shane Dawson's channel should have been demonetized back in 2011, 2012, when he was making those racist videos. Shane Dawson's behavior has been talked about for years. Even before Jeffree Star was popping on YouTube, Shane Dawson was a problem. Let's make that clear. Even though we don't like Jeffree Star, we gotta be fair on this. Jeffree Star was not big like Shane Dawson. Jeffree Star got big on YouTube about 7 years ago. But really, really a standout, it really was popping for him 5 years ago, back in 2015. But Dawson's been on YouTube going back to 2007. Okay? All of this was showing up. But YouTube algorithms pushed him. They was pushing him. And why were they pushing him? We don't know. They could have wanted him to, maybe he was doing an evil bidding of making a mockery of black people, particularly 80 foundational black Americans, because he wasn't making fun of West Indians nor Africans. He was making fun of foundational black Americans. Let's make that clear. Okay? Let's get that clear. And let's understand that. And he got help by a woman who is Jamaican. She was writing most of those sketches. It wasn't him, because she admitted it in video. So we gonna get to her. I'm getting to her ass later on after I come home from work, because we gotta really, really talk about that bitch. But moving on, Dawson was allowed to grow and allowed to do his behavior. What about when he made the 12-year-old boy eat the penis cookie? The cookie shaped like a penis. The 6-year-old that he was looking at very sexualized. Him talking about the baby was sexy. All of those things was problematic. But just like the poster, just like the situation of him jerking off to Willow Smith, 11-year-old poster, 11 years old Willow Smith, that's 2011, 2012. We're talking about 8 years ago. Okay? This video was on YouTube of him doing this. Why is it resurfacing now? What's really going on? And what was going on YouTube that allowed him to get away with stuff? But let's talk about other stuff. What about all of the content creators whose channels got not just demonetized, but got shut down because of their political views? But this man is committing a crime on video and on YouTube. And that's federal. You gotta understand what he was doing he was breaking federal laws. Not just state laws, but federal laws. And he was allowed to be big. He was allowed to grow and be a top YouTuber and a multi-millionaire from his channel. Okay? So let's understand that white supremacy is real and is still in existence because Shane Dawson's behavior was allowed to make him a multi-millionaire. Okay? So yes, he's demonetized, but he's still on YouTube. He could still Cash App. He could still PayPal. He could do Venmo. He could still get money. Yes, his makeup line got dropped by Morphe. Yes, his books got dropped by Target. But he can still get money. Because you know why? Because he's still on YouTube. So if you really want to push for change, that demonetization is one thing. Advertisers pulled. But I want to see him off of YouTube. I want to see him cut from YouTube. Okay? That's what I want to see. All right? And yes, he was a victim of, I do believe, because before this whole thing really, really took off, when I saw the videos of him, I said this kid was molested. And he did mention it with the whole Tati's video. And I'm going to get to that too. He mentioned that he was molested. And that's his whole argument about why he was doing the things he was doing. And you have a lot of molesters that become predators. And they develop a predatory behavior because they never got the proper counseling for what was done to them as kids. But that doesn't give him an excuse for him to carry on and have that behavior and promote it. Now, someone on Lovely T's live chat did mention that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star was part of a big scheme of a pedophile ring. And that Shane Dawson is being thrown to the wolves by this pedophile ring. I don't know that. It could be true. It could not be true. But I do think that somebody who could take a video that happened 9 or 8 years ago, I do believe that somebody was upset with Shane and wanted to end his career. And I wonder who it was. It could be some random person. It could be Tati. It could be, well, I don't think it's James Charles. It could be Jeffree Star for all we know. But somebody wanted to take this dude's career out. And what I'm going to wrap it up with this is say that the Shane Dawson problem is that YouTubers like him who are white, they don't get held accountable for things that are inappropriate. Black YouTubers, we get held accountable for anything. And most of the time, our channels are destroyed and demonetized because of our political beliefs and certain things we say. So when you see somebody can carry on and do something that's so disgusting as promote pedophilia, you know that YouTube has a problem. And I think that this is going to be the beginning of YouTube being exposed for the bias that they've been committing and been allowing. And on that note, I just hope that Shane Dawson's channel get removed from YouTube. It has to be a lesson. And he's going to be the person that's going to be the casualty of that. And this is your girl, Matana Local. I'm signing off. Thank you for listening to this commentary. Take care and have a good day.